welcome to the Absolutely Unnecessary podcast featuring the two whitest men in the gym.
And a wog.
And the woggiest man in the gym, potentially. Bit of a quiet week and boring week, I suppose, with Simo away, Jack away. No leadership in the gym. Things are going... It's turned into an absolute shit show, pardon the pun. But young Seamus has absolutely done a number, and we've created this. It's the collaboration we never knew we needed. India and Ireland in Australia.
My little protege.
So AJ fought on beatdown. You went up and coached. I think this is your first time solo coaching.
Yeah, first time.
You're pretty useless. You can't wrap hands. You don't know how to work a cut.
Yeah, what happened
What
there?
did you do for him?
Well, according to AJ, I'm the best hand wrapper he's ever had.
You didn't wrap his hands, did you?
I did wrap his hands.
Did you?
You really did?
Yeah, I had to wrap it with like pharmacy bought gauze.
Yeah, that's all right. We normally use pharmacy bought gauze.
But yeah, he said it was the best hand wraps and it got the job done. So
Did you YouTube it or anything?
I watched a YouTube tutorial on the plane there.
Fuck, good job, dude. Impressive.
Skipped through it and then I started wrapping it. So
First attempt?
yeah, first attempt.
No, I've never wrapped anyone's
Because
hands.
Sam's a fucking piece of shit. I've asked. So we're in Thailand fighting, and the Thais bombed the fuck out of the hands. So that means they put like illegal style wraps, and mine was an MMA fight. And I needed someone to wrap my hands, and I said, Sam, you know, you've paid attention for the last 50 times I've wrapped hands in front of you, and he's like, yeah, and he couldn't wrap my hands, so he sucks. Good job, Seamus.
Well, I tried to wrap your hands, and then you took over. And to be honest, you were doing a much better job.
100% I was.
And that tape was hard to rip.
How did the fight go?
It went great. I went in there. I was a little concerned, but we got him warmed up, and he got in there, and he was looking confident.
Yeah,
looking very confident, and got the job done. Stuck to the game plan, wrestled the dude, got him down, and choked him out.
Now, we've discovered a new rehydration drink that we all need to get on. That AJ's brought to the team. Can you explain to us what's in that?
Yeah, so AJ is actually onto something major here, I think, and all the boys are gonna have to
TDF
get onto
approved.
it. Definitely.
TFD approved.
So pretty much an hour before his flight, he makes something called energy milk, which apparently is a hit back in Punjab. And it consists of almond milk and poppy seeds. I don't know. There might be a secret ingredient.
Is that
in there.
heroin, dude? I think the poppy seeds is fucking heroin. This guy's...
Hey.
Let's not tell USADA about this because he might get popped for the fucking heroin. All right, so that's enough about that. We've got some breaking news. Lisa doesn't know how to dress herself. Now, MA1, which is the premier combat sports board, our combat sports brand, posted a photo of Lisa the other day with shorts on backwards. There might have been, you know, an intelligent individual that pointed that out. And Lisa didn't believe me when I told her pants were on backwards.
She was certain she had them on the right way.
But she's run with it, and that's all good.
You know, I think she was pulling them off, though, to be honest. I think it's a good look, going backwards. I think it's less important for her.
My favourite part was that Sam, in such support of Lisa, decided to wear his rash guard backwards to my class last night. So one in, all in. You know? Oh, fuck. Yeah. What else has been going on?
There we go.
No.
Here's the
To be
thing.
fair to her, it is in Thai, but not to be fair to her, there's a big MA1 logo on the front, on the other side, and a drawstring coming out the other side. So, yeah, you know, what? Nice try, I suppose, Lisa. Well, better luck next time. What else has been going on?
All right, boys, let's hit us with the best gym story you've got.
In general?
And it doesn't have to be at Absolute. Ideally at Absolute, at the Mecca.
Shit, man.
But hit us with your best gym story. Well, let's start with Seamus.
Oh, that's rough. I'm down. I used to be down in Frankston as well, so that I've got a couple, I think. I've had dudes fighting outside and people like pissing in the corner of the door while classes are going.
Mm-hmm.
Frankston's pretty rough.
Dude, it's a rough place. Yeah.
My best one, and this definitely didn't happen at Absolute. Definitely. was somebody walked into the gym and a staff member was getting boned by one of the cleaners.
Oof.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. And that was not an absolute. Actually, might not have been at a gym in this vicinity either. So yeah, that was pretty raw. And it wasn't me. I promise I wasn't getting by any of the cleaners. Fuck.
Yeah.
I'm glad
Sammy,
we cleared
what
that
have
up.
you got?
I reckon mine's like early days, probably 2 weeks in. Not here at a previous gym. I won't even say any names. Okay, but you can probably figure out who this is. I'm just 2 weeks into the gym. I don't really know how the thing works.
The gym.
And then one of the younger boys started arcing up at one of the coaches. And our old coach is a bit of an OG.
You've just outed where it was, but yeah. Fuck.
Anyways, I witnessed like a screaming match that happened at about this distance. And then I see Joe, like, I'm now about a Joe too, but I see Joe probably 15 feet away, like stalking, like he's about ready to jump in like someone's prey.
I was going to break it up, you know?
I think you were praying something would happen.
Look, I might have been lining up a dog shop from behind. I might not have.
But I'm telling you, this screaming match went for about 20 minutes.
Yeah, that was
and they were
heated,
this close to each other.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, you see some heated shit in gyms sometimes. Fuck that.
I was thinking that was the norm, to be honest.
Definitely not, man. Yeah, that was hectic. Yeah.
Do you have any Thai stories, Joe, in Thailand?
Yeah, fuck, I
ones?
got a great one. So, at one of the gyms when I was there was a ghost, dude.
Oh, yes.
And, you know, Thailand's full of superstitions and stuff like that. And one of the fighters had actually died on a motorbike probably like 2-3 years ago. And when he came off the bike, his head came off. You know, he's going like 60 Ks or whatever on a really big bike. And so the Thais were convinced that that ghost was haunting the place. And at night, they would freak out and stay in their rooms and not go out, you know, go to the dunny or anything like that. They would stay in their rooms. And, you know, like, it's pretty horrific if you think about it. So, being a solutions-based guy, I'm like, how do we get rid of the ghost? And they go, oh, well, you've kind of got to have, like, a ceremony and a barbecue for it. And I go, oh, okay, all right. So, you know, we get this ceremony, and I'm thinking we're going to get the ghost exorcised and it's going to be gone. So we do all this stuff, and then is the ghost still there? Is it not? And I asked one of the trainers, is the ghost still there? Oh, I'm not too sure. And then they go, but I think he's happy now. So it turns out ghosts just want a barbecue and a bit of a party, and then they're good to go. But the ghost is back after a couple of months. So I think it's due for another barbecue or party. Seems like an alright guy to me, you know?
It sounds like an excuse to have a good time.
Maybe, man. But, you know, he was a fighter. He was a good time. But, yeah, there's been reports of them seeing the ghost, like, in Muay Thai shorts, no head, walking around.
Are they on
Yeah.
back?
Do they not just say this to
They're on the
foreigners
right
to
way.
stitch people up?
Honestly,
I'm aware.
I don't think so, man. They say some shit to stitch you up, but I don't think so, man. I think they're legit with that, to be honest.
I'm aware of this story, and let me tell you, they're dead serious. They are
Yeah,
deadly
no.
serious. There's a ghost.
And I think it's like, look, to us, I'm sure you don't believe it, right?
Nah.
Okay. But if I really believe it, it's real to me. So it's real as to them. And they're fearful of it.
I actually really rate it, to be honest. I reckon it's super endearing.
I
Because
got
20 years ago, there was plenty of ghosts flying around.
That's true.
Technology hasn't done us any favors.
There is less ghosts now.
Yeah.
So like bit of holy water and a really nice massamam curry and the ghost goes away.
Who shelled out for the feed?
The boss might have.
Now it's making sense. Now it's making sense.
But yeah, that's a pretty interesting one actually.
I reckon there might be a ghost in your backyard.
I'm not having a fucking barbecue, you delinquents. Oh man.
Come on, the sun's out.
Yes, the sun is out. Weather's good. Have we got anyone coming up recent? Like, I suppose Hex is the next thing with you
Next is
up.
coming up.
Path to Hex.
Path to Hex 2. Ripper's got a title fight on that. He's fighting.
Oh, this is going to be...
This is going to be a really interesting fight. Ripper's fighting, and that's Jack Ripper. He's fighting the only man to defeat 2-time.
And from what I've heard, if he wins, he takes 2 times crown.
He becomes.
Is that true?
He becomes king of 2-time, I suppose. So, yeah. Did you just write path to sex instead of path to hex? Ritz, man. I know you're a little toey, but fucking hell, man.
I'm struggling
That's
here.
heavy, dude. And also, look, I suppose we are an MMA gym. People care about fights, but there's a real battle going down tomorrow, and that is the man behind the camera, Ritz, Josh Rotoli, the speed demon himself, against Samuel, no cardio Miles. They're running a 3K race.
3.8.
3.8 around the 10. And Ritz, I love you, but you don't look like an athlete.
Mate, I've got this.
He looks like a dumb
Right?
Come on.
You look like a dude that is behind the computer at a podcast. And Sammy,
He does fit the role.
Sammy, you've got long athletic legs. You're in decent nick. So visually, you think
Some might say.
Sammy's going to win. Word on the street, and Seamus is the only one to actually see the numbers in the time trials. Word on the street is Ritz is going to fucking maul you, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Can you,
Yeah.
while we're on the cast,
Yeah.
tell us where we're at here.
Well, if I had to put a mortgage down, I'd probably put it on Josh.
Okay.
Thank you.
This man
He
has been
knows.
putting in the work behind the doors.
You're looking a bit leaner, too.
He's getting.
He's
skinnier
been on
by-
that
he's getting
diet.
skinnier by the day.
He's been on the rice and bean diet. He's been
That
been
can't
very
be good for you,
dedicated.
though. That can't be. You've got to be feeling a little bit low energy.
I feel
You're
good.
definitely not.
I feel light.
You're definitely
Poppy.
not banging at the minute, are you?
Ritz isn't
not
banging,
banging. I'm not
anyway,
banging.
mate. So don't worry, ladies. It's all good.
I'll give. I gave Sam this analogy,
on
but
the
I
decks, huh?
think it fits this analogy. It's like
Here we go.
it's like those videos you see of like the basketball videos where they dress up an NBA player in an old man costume and he
Yeah.
goes down to the
That's
park and
what-
starts dunking on like the park
That's your
basketballer.
reality, is it?
I'm the LeBron and he's the park basketballer.
I see what you-
That's what's
I'm
happening.
the LeBron.
That's what it is.
Fucking hell, Ritz. I'm the LeBron. Oh,
He's the recreational
you're talking about Uncle
basketballer.
Drew, huh? You're talking about Kyrie going to the
that's
basketball
some
court.
straight bullshit.
Old man. Look,
That's exactly what it is.
You can't hate the confidence, for sure.
I can't hate the confidence. No, I respect him. I
So,
mean, I-
what-
It's
sometimes
it's grounded in reality though.
What
Yeah.
what time's it happening tomorrow, Sam?
is it happening tomorrow? Or are we doing this? Public
Well, I've heard
holiday
Sam has
the
been
following
trying to
weekend?
change the date constantly and push it back.
He's done.
And I'm not
looking
sure
to
if that's a
I'm
good
looking to
sign
push
or
it
not.
back if I can because I'm a little underdone. But
Ritz, are you gonna?
I'm happy. I can
So
whatever
we
go
go
day.
to the
Whatever
back
day.
to grand final day.
no, look. In reality, unfortunately, I actually have like a life and shit. And, and tomorrow I've got I'm running classes. I've got
There's a lot of backpedaling going on here.
I'm running some classes. But if you want to do 2:00 tomorrow, we can knock this thing out.
Like-
I
So
can't do
it's
2:00. I'm going playing golf tomorrow.
Are you really?
Yeah,
Look at
yeah.
this. He's booking things.
We had it at 11 o'clock.
You
didn't
did
we?
have
No,
it.
no,
at
I've
11
got
o'clock.
classes, brother. I've got actual classes.
You've had quite a lot of notice about this, though, haven't you?
I have, but
I'll cover your class, man.
don't you want to see it?
I do, but Seamus can be there.
Look,
He's
we
my
can go
representative.
grand final weekend public holiday. That's the following Friday.
Who's going to come down on grand final weekend?
I'll
On-
be
everyone's
on a
gonna be
Friday.
free.
Friday.
on a Friday. Yeah,
If you really want it,
let's do it.
then
Friday.
Friday, grand final day. Morning.
morning. Oh,
No,
no, that's
it's not
the day
grand.
before.
Day before, yeah.
Okay,
But public holiday. It's public holiday,
Shake on it.
so everyone's
Shake
got
on
the
it, shake
everyone's
on
got
it,
the
shake
day
on
off.
it, Shake on it. Shake on it.
Wait, in front of the camera.
In front of the camera, we want to see it.
Is this camera?
Oh,
Shake on it.
Can we get a face off? Is that all right?
Nah. Shake on it. All right, done. And yeah. Also, I did, Ash, I'm really sorry. I did forget that you're actually fighting for the Path to Hex strawweight title as well as Riffer. You're fighting Mieta Stathopoulos. Sorry, Greek last name.
fuck that up.
Mate, that is a rough name.
That's actually a good match. That'll be a great match. Yeah, so a couple of title fights. Also, a good one on that card is Jack Piper versus Jet Fisher. Jake Piper, former IMAF representative, and he's doing good things. He's out of a really good gym, Dunstan Death Squad, up on the Goldie or in Queensland. So that'll be a good fight too. That's actually a great card.
AJ's fighting too.
Oh,
He's backing it up.
He's backing it up. Coach?
We're going undefeated. 2-0.
Nice, dude.
100%.
Nice. Now, we've got to wrap this thing up because we've got to get down to sparring.
Just quickly, who are your top 3 prospects coming up in the gym?
Non-pros?
Non-pros. That's what we're doing here? Non-pros.
Amateurs.
Oh.
It doesn't even have to be people that have really fought much.
AJ?
Maybe
Definitely AJ after that performance. I think he's going to be our future champion.
Yep.
Lisa's a pretty good prospect. I would have said Seamus, but after that last performance, sorry, mate.
It's true.
But seriously, I reckon AJ performed pretty well. There's a young kid from the Balkans, from Macedonia, Mate. I think he's got really good potential. And same with Yusuf. Both those boys, I'd love to see them get a fight. They're training hard. They're young. A fight might give them a bit more direction and something to aim for. So, yeah, I reckon those 3.
Yeah. Dang. I've got Mate and Yusuf, but I'm counting them as one. Because to me, they're the same person.
Yeah.
You know? And then I've got 2-time, of course.
Yeah,
2-time's probably number 1 on that list.
I wouldn't even count 2-time as a prospect. He's established.
But I mean...
Yeah, obviously...
23 years old. Built like a tank.
Why does he look so
2-time
old?
demolition. Balding a little bit, but...
Dude, kick him where it hurts.
But still, and I'm going to go...
I'm talking real young guys, like not dudes that have kind of had heaps of fights and sandbagging as an amateur.
Okay, then I'm going to pop Destiny in there too.
Yeah, good call.
I'll pop Destiny in there too.
Yeah, you reckon she'll go?
Yeah, Destiny's fighting this weekend. I think she's going to do really well. Yeah, I think she's going to go good. This will be her first fight in a long time.
It's so tough for her to get a match, and she's fighting under a rule set, full Thai rules on the Muay Thai Vix, which is cool, and I'd love to see a heap of the other guys do that. It's not really our forte, the Muay Thai rules, but it's so hard to get her a fight. She's kind of got to jump on whatever she can get. And I think she's going to do really well. She's actually got a bit of pop in her hands for such a small individual. She's been smashing my wife's head back a few times in sparring, which is always great to see. So yeah, I'm actually keen for her. Yeah, be really cool.
I'm excited for that one. What
I
about
do.
you, Seamus?
I don't want to hold up the eternal welterweight champion up anymore.
Thanks, mate.
But I've heard you got a new hobby, and I heard you're really into it now.
I may have been the most ethnically ambiguous golfer at the national golf course on the weekend. Thank you, Sammy.
You played the Nash?
You played the
I
Nash.
played the Nash, my first game of golf. I hit a couple of balls for 5 minutes before we played, and I play off scratch now. So, if Titleist, I actually thought it was Flightlist, but it's Titleist. Wants to hit me for a sponsorship, speak to my people.
This guy copped more damage playing a round of golf than he has in his last 2 fights. You should see his hands, dude.
Yeah.
He was gripping that thing so hard.
Like an axe.
Yeah.
Got a few weird looks playing down there.
A few.
Yeah.
A few.
Yeah.
I think everyone was looking at him weird. Like a bit out of place maybe.
Yeah.
But let me say, he's actually not half bad.
Right.
Like,
Any aggression
he's
on
got-
the course?
He's got potential.
Not yet.
He's like that spazzy white belt that everyone can beat right now, but they know like they've only got a couple more months.
Yeah,
you know
smooth
what I mean?
out the edges and he'll be top. Better than Sarmad, would you say?
Oh, mate. I don't want to do Sarmad either. But
Come on, man. Is that even a question?
look,
dude?
Sarmad, I'll be honest. Let me give Sarmad his credit.
Sarmad would beat me now.
would beat him
Ooh.
purely because Sarmad can't hit it far enough to really get himself into trouble.
Whereas
Like,
your boy's driving 300 yards off the first one.
but like 4 fairways over. Like literally 4 fairways over.
That can be the next match.
I think every time he hit a ball, we had to yell 4.
Yeah, fuck. Maybe we should do like a Samad versus I challenge over 9.
I'd love to see. I think
Let's do it before we get too good, though.
You need to iron some kinks out, dude.
Who would you coach though? Because you're between both, aren't you? Like, how would that work?
You take Samad, I'm taking Jenko.
Mate.
We're gonna do this. Jack Jenkins, I need you, brother.
See, Jenkins is like, I don't think he'll mind me saying this.
He's a blue
He's
belt?
like, no. He's like a decent white belt.
Oh shit!
He is. He's like a good white belt. He's an above average white belt.
Damn.
That you go, he could maybe end up being like a black at some point, but it's gonna take some.
I thought you were gonna
time.
say a blue.
No, he's a good white belt. You see that like
We
guy
run
that
it
hasn't been-
so over, man. We got to get down to sparring. Seriously.
Okay.
All right.
Look
Someone's
at-
got to
he
fucking.
gets-
Someone's got to put their foot down. All
He gets
right.
angsty. He gets angsty about this time.
Well, fuck. All right. Let's go.
He's not even playing around.
We've got 25 minutes.
I got you stuck off the realness. We be the infamous, you heard of us.